Basquiat Dinosaurs. Hi guys, Artie McCarty here, and today we're going to learn how to create an abstract Basquiat dinosaur. I'm using oil pastels, but you can certainly use crayons or markers. Pastels are really smooth and fun to work with. I chose red, yellow, blue, black, and white for the colors that I'm going to do, and kind of base it off of his dinosaur. You'll see me start here at the bottom of my paper, and I'm just going to make a very simple shape by drawing a line up and then a line out for his jaw. Bring it back in for the mouth, up, over, and around for the top of his head. And then I'm going to bring it straight back down to the bottom of the paper. Next, I'm going to use the white pastel or a white crayon to create his eyes. You'll notice that in his dinosaur, you can see both eyes on the top of his head, kind of sideways like that. So I just made two ovals, and I'm going to make two smaller ovals for his nostrils. I'm also going to add some little triangles to put some little zigzags for his teeth. Then I'll use the white pastel to make some like shiny parts of his skin, kind of add some color differentiation so it's not just all black. I'll put some on his belly and on his back, and I'll probably come back and do some more later as well. Then I'll do the same with blue just to give it some different color variations. And there's really no rhyme or reason behind this, so it's kind of fun to use the pastels and be a little scribbly and free with my coloring. You'll also notice that I'm allowing some of the red paper underneath to kind of show through. You don't have to have a colored paper for this. You could totally do it on the white. I just thought it would be kind of fun to let the red show through my coloring. And then I'm using the black now to color on top and to kind of fill in his space. So Basquiat's dinosaur was black with some other variations underneath, very abstract and loose painting. So you can kind of see that I'm doing that here, outlining around the eyes so I don't get it in there. Pastels can be very messy. But again, I'm not coloring perfectly or even in the same direction, just kind of coloring around, almost like a light scribble, but kind of filling in that space, allowing some of the paper to show through, allowing the blue and white to show through, and just kind of having fun with it, being very loose and fancy-free. Now I've decided to take the red and kind of color in a little darker red in his eyes. And you'll also notice in the picture that he created, he had a big red circle in the belly, so I kind of recreated that. And then also I'm going to create like a zigzag line or up, down kind of line through the back to give him a spiky decoration or detail in the back of his body. I think I'll color that in with yellow, and pastels are kind of messy, so they kind of blend the colors and pick up colors in their outlines. You can certainly use crayons or anything else you have, but pastels are kind of fun for that reason. Okay, so now I'm going to make the crown. So I'm going to use the black oil pastel to create this horizontal, kind of curved line floating above his head, and then a diagonal line out and up for the side of the crown. I will zigzag down, then zigzag back up, zigzag back down on the other side, and then zigzag back over to make a 3-point crown, and then connect it with a diagonal vertical line on the other side. Basquiat was very well known for using crowns because it showed importance and kind of like a royal effect over some of his characters. Here you'll see me just coloring that in very loosely with the yellow, and you can see that I'm kind of like loosely scribbling where you can still kind of see some red, or in your case, if you have white paper, you'll see some of that underneath. And then using the white oil pastel to create kind of a shine and give it some highlights, just for fun. So absolutely interpret this as you want and have fun with it. On this one, and not the example that's in the Google Classroom, but here I decided to add some little T-Rex arms, and you certainly can do that as well. So I just made a little line that came out with 3 zigzags down for his little finger. And because it's abstract, it can be very vague and it doesn't have to be realistic. As you can see, Basquiat did not use realistic figures always either. And that's all you need. So have fun, enjoy it, and I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Thanks for watching.